held captive.
He's trying to touch me.
Oh no.
Help me.
Shut the fuck. Oh, shoot. Hold up. Oh,
It
this
hasn't
is
started
this.
yet?
No, it has. It's just I'm being very stupid. Hold up. Like
Oh,
as
you're
usual.
supposed to do your intro. What's up, my sliggin'?
I don't know this guy. I don't know.
Help me!
Oh, I don't know this guy.
Help!
I don't. Well, actually, I do.
Please!
Shut up. Okay. Wait, hold on. I gotta spectate this, and I gotta send it to my Discord. I was not prepared. I need to
Please help
get my
me!
life together, man. How do I even? Why can't I? Oh, here we go. Finally.
Why aren't y'all helping me?
Oh wait, hold up. No. Why?
Fucking hell, Ref.
This isn't fair. I just want to send
Sounds
the
like you.
link to my server.
Sounds like you're a little upset.
I'm very angry right now. Hold up. I was not prepared for this. I should have prepared better. Um. Okay, here we go. Okay, what's goody? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna wait for someone to actually
What's up,
join.
my slignit? What's up, my
I'm
sliggin'?
gonna wait for someone to actually join before I like doing our intro.
Might be a while. Brr, brr, bada beam.
Like elevator music starts playing. Oh my god! What are you doing? Oh, okay. Okay, what's good, guys? I'm here.
Somebody finally joined?
Yep. What's good, guys? I don't know how to start these. So, um,
We're doing racially motivated, comments. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, no,
yeah,
we're not.
racially
No,
motivated. We're
so,
not?
yeah,
Aw.
I know. Next time, okay.
N-
So,
n-
oh, today we're gonna be talking about school stories because,
Silly
um,
school
it's
story.
school stories, like
And
school
Star Test is
stories.
almost here.
Yeah, so this is the perfect time to do school stories when I'm crying because of the star
Yeah.
test. Okay.
We probably should have done this after the Star Test.
Yeah, we might have to do a part 2 on school stories. That'll be episode 3. Yeah. Okay, so do you want to go first or should I go first?
You go first.
Okay.
I have a
Well,
pretty silly one.
okay. Well, we're going to start off strong. In second period, one time in second period, I was in my reading class. Um, I was like I had to fart really bad and I was like I was gonna like cover it up with a cough, and I just like did not land it. I was like,
You haven't told me that before.
It
Nah.
was just like it was like the biggest fart I think I've ever like taken in my life, and I tried to cover it up. I tried to cover it up with like a single like cough. I did not think it was gonna be that loud. That was so stupid. Alright, what's next?
Actually, I have a good one.
Okay, alright.
So, one time in fourth grade, I was just chilling. I was chilling in class, and I had to take a little wee wee.
Ooh.
So I did it in my pants. No, just kidding.
I
Uh,
like where this is going.
What? No. I asked the teacher to go to the bathroom, and she said yes. So I went to the bathroom, and I didn't think. I thought I was alone. So whenever I think I'm alone in the bathroom, I'll like turn around and then pull my pants up. So I did that, but I didn't realize that I wasn't alone. Somebody was waiting right behind me, and they saw my little schling a ling a ling a ling.
No. Bro, one time my that kind of reminds me of one of my stories. One time I was like about to pee in the urinal and I pulled up my pants too quick. Like I pulled them up before I was even close to the urinal for some reason. I don't know why because I do that at home just so that I'm prepared, I guess, to take a pee in the urinal. So I was like coming like when I was like
What?
I can't I should like I pulled down my pants before like
Mm,
I was even in the bathroom. Like I opened the door and then I pulled down my pants. That was the
yep.
funniest thing ever. Luckily no one was around, but well actually someone was there. They just didn't see me. And I was
Mm,
so scared. I was like scared for my life. That was funny. That was pretty silly.
yeah. So, also, I feel like most of this is gonna be between third and fourth grade because those were my silliest years.
Yeah.
Because in my third and fourth grade, the schools I went to during that time were they were not the best schools. So,
Alright, what's your story, silly?
in third grade, I think wait, no, that's a different one. In third grade, I was in PE, and I've always been a little chode. I've always been a little chunky. So I had this like flannel shirt on, but it was like a cheap flannel shirt. It was like
Yeah.
$10 at Ross or something. And
Crazy.
I stretched my arms all the way, and without even hearing the little crack when you overstretch your shirt, it immediately ripped in half from the back. And
Oh.
I didn't want to call my dad because I knew he would be mad. So I think for the next 2 hours, I literally walked around school with half a shirt on.
That's crazy. Now, were you like trying to like trying not to have it fall off?
Uh, no, it was like ripped in half from the back.
Yeah,
So like it looked like a crop top basically.
that's crazy. Wait, hold on. Someone wants me to say Skivity Toilet Ohio Riz. Sorry, someone in my chat
Hmm.
told me to say it. I gotta do it for the fans, man. My two fans that are watching me right now.
Who are they?
Rufus and Mr. Spaceman. Or I.
Oh, Rufus. Yeah, me and Rufus go way back.
Okay, then what's his real name?
I don't know.
You're like, shut up.
You kill yourself.
Okay, wait, hold on. No, why did I forget all of the school stories I had? No, this isn't fair. This isn't fair.
You want me to do it again while you read to
Yep, yep,
recuperate yourself?
yes, please.
Another time in third grade, this was probably the best moment. This is probably my best highlight of my life.
Uh huh.
In third grade, like you know how when you do something crazy, nobody is watching.
Uh
Like you'll
huh.
do something insane and nobody will have seen it.
Uh huh.
So in third grade, like you know those like big highlighters, they're the highlighters, but they have like the big butt that's
Oh
flat.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I literally flipped it once and it perfectly landed. But the
Ooh.
best part about that was everybody was watching.
Yes.
It
That's
wasn't like, "Oh, did y'all see that?" and nobody was like, "See what?" I swear like 20, 10, 15 people watched me do that.
dang. That's
It was-
crazy. Okay, wait. Okay, so this I just remembered this. In fifth grade, like when I first recently got a phone, I my mom like texted me, like during like class. It was called like Heights or something. It was like a a program for smart people, even though I was stupid. I don't know how I got in there. Anyway, so God. Okay, so my mom texted me like mid class, and I like opened my phone to look at the text, and like it like popped up like what I was most recently doing, and I was watching like one of my
Oh,
videos,
oh.
and it I was at like full volume on my phone and I didn't realize, and it just full blasted, oh, like, and the whole classroom heard, and the teacher came up. She was like, "What are you doing? Was that you?" And I was like, yeah." And she was like, "Why are you watching videos on your phone?" And I was like, "No, I." Fuck. It was so funny. That was pretty silly.
Yeah. Actually, this year, another potty story. I was
Mm.
in the bathroom and, or
Great
wait, no,
Miranda
never
by
mind.
Chris.
Never mind. I
What?
was thinking of something. I was
Uh,
thinking of the same freaking story I just said. Ah! I don't know why. I was literally about to say the same story except this year. Um, what was it? Oh yeah. Um, oh god, it was me and Owen Rodriguez lives on 832 Broadway Drive. Lives in Nevada, Texas. Skibbity Toilet Avenue.
Bro, there was like,
Wait, no, I was gonna say something. I just would needed to say your full name.
uh,
It was
um,
it was just me and him in the classroom. And we had this teacher last year, her name's Miss Barry. She was kind of a W teacher, but there was some silly things
I
she would do.
hated her. You know how much I hated her, Carrie.
Yeah, because she hated you.
She wanted me dead,
But she was
by the
yeah,
way.
but she was still a good teacher.
She
At least
sucked.
she
She's
knew what
named
she was
after,
doing.
you know
She
they're bad when they're named after a fruit or a type of fruit,
Miss
actually.
Pineapple, what are you doing
Not
here?
not not even a fruit, a type of fruit. Miss Berry. Like then it's not even specific. It's just like Miss Berry. So stupid. Like who names it?
Mrs. Watermelon, what are you
Like,
doing here?
good
No.
morning, class. I'm your new teacher, Mrs. Strawberry.
Your new teacher, wait, no, but it was something she did is she made us do a diary journals and she would grade them. She would grade the diary journals. And me and
Oh.
Owen hated that so
Wait.
much. So
I know
we
what you're about to tell.
yeah, I know. So we were making fun of it. And the fact that it's a diary, which is supposed to be private, and she would grade it, we were making fun of that, and Owen just went, "Dear diary, my mom died today at 65." Not very much detail, and then I just started dying laughing to the point where our actual teacher, our first period teacher, kicked me out of the classroom because I was laughing so hard, and the joke wasn't even that
It
funny.
wasn't even that funny, Gary. That's the best part. And the fact that you got kicked out of a classroom for laughing too hard is crazy to me. That's wild. That's still
It,
funny to this day.
would you say it's egregious?
Yep,
Just
that's egregious.
kidding.
Hey, who's knocking on my door? Okay, wait, hold on. Now that I remember all about fifth grade, I have a story to tell. I have a great story to tell. So, you know Wolfgang? I'm
Yes,
not
he's
even
the goat. No, I'm just kidding.
bro. So, in fifth grade, I forgot who he hit. He hit a kid in our class. I think it was Maddie.
Alex Colmore?
No,
Maddie.
he hit Maddie or something. And I
What?
and I was like, "Hey man, what you hit Maddie?" Cause I like saw it happen, and I was like, "What the?"
Hey,
He
man.
he hit her in like the weirdest way. He like flung his wrist, and like his wrist looked like it gave up mid punch. So I was like, "Bro, what the?" So I was like, I went up. I was like, what was that? And then he was like, I did, and I was like, bro.
Goo.
And then he was like about to like swing at me. So I honestly went to go like snitch on him to Miss Berry, cause we all know that Miss Berry is scary. So Miss Berry, I was mid telling Miss Berry, and then I see him over there like in the distance flipping us off.
Grr. No shot.
No, he was
No,
flipping me
that's
and Miss
so.
Berry off. And even Miss Berry was like, "Oh, I think I just saw him giving me the finger. Okay, let's go deal with
I think I
this."
just saw him trying to give me a finger. What?
And then I was like later, like when recess ended, I was like, "So, why'd you do it?" And he was like, "I did nothing wrong." And I was like, "But you flipped off me and a teacher." I did nothing wrong. Like he like crashed out. He like yelled at me, "I did nothing wrong." It was so funny. And then like the like teacher next to him was like, "Hey, don't do that. Stop. Stop." He sounded exactly like that too. He was like, "Hey, stop.
What teacher was it?
Stop." I forgot his name. It was a
Mr. Simon?
no, it was a boy teacher.
Hmm.
I forgot his name though. God, I was gonna say something. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of the kid from like a week ago that hit Riley, and he was like, "I'm not attacking anyone."
What? I'm
No,
what?
no. Remember that guy with the glasses? He like hit Riley, and when I said, "Why do you do that?" He said, "I'm not attacking anyone." You don't remember that?
No,
You
when
were
was that?
like a couple days, not a week ago, like a couple days ago. Like you were like dying laughing. Like you don't remember that?
No.
What? Am I on something? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember that.
No,
Or no, I remember somebody pushing. I remember that kid with the glasses
yes,
pushing
yes,
Riley in the
yes,
lunch line,
yes,
and
yeah. That's what
he
I'm
did.
talking about. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
and then I was like, "Why'd you do that?" And then he was like, "I'm not attacking anyone."
Oh yeah.
Oh
No, I remember
yes.
it, but he didn't hit her. He pushed her because he wanted to
Oh
cut
well,
in
I
front of
didn't
her.
see. I didn't see what happened that
Oh,
time, but I was like, "Why'd you do that?" And he was like, "I'm not attacking anyone." That was so funny. I don't know
no.
why, but the way he said it was just so funny.
I started. So last year, I started two trains that lasted until this year, and sometimes they still happen.
Wait, what?
Number one is this.
Oh
I did
yeah,
that one time last year,
that.
and this kid named River freaking dragged it on.
Oh,
I'm guessing he's gonna do it until he dies, cause
and then people like laugh at him for it now.
yeah, I don't really care. It's not very funny, anyways. I
Yeah, it's not
literally did it
funny.
like one
And
time.
what was the other one? Yeah, you did another one. There was another one.
I remember it very well, and you should remember it too, cause it was on you. So,
The pantsing
Owen
thing.
was talking to this, was talking to somebody. Oh, I just got a, holy crap.
What?
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 That was insane. But so I went up behind Owen. He was talking to someone, and I pulled his pants all the way to his
Yeah,
ankles.
he completely pantsed me in front of a girl.
Two
And
girls. It was.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I luckily I did not like them. They were really ugly, but still, it was so embarrassing. Cause I had literally
But that started a train that lasted until this year, and I think the last person to do it was Henry, and he had to go to the office because of it.
remember when I forgot who, but like some people from that friend group pants Matthias at recess and he snitched.
Yes, that was the other thing I was gonna say. They pantsed Matthias, and he told the teacher, and Arya started yapping about how Japanese dad is gonna come to make her run a million laps around their house.
What?
You don't remember that? No, I don't know if you
Well,
were there.
I wasn't there.
No,
I
that
don't
was
think so.
so funny. Oh, Riley pantsed Matthias, or somebody pantsed Matthias. It was JC or
I think it
Riley or
was
something.
no, it was J. It was. Oh my god, I can't. Y'all pissed me off.
So he
It
was
wasn't.
gonna tell the teacher, but Arya pushed him to the ground. So he told the teacher that they pulled his pants down, and Arya pushed him. I hate Matthias so much. I hope he dies in a car crash. But
Hold up. Sorry about that. Hold up.
what?
Nothing. Never mind. Alright. Hold on. What were we saying?
So yeah, Arya pushed him to the ground so he wouldn't tell the teacher, but he did anyways, and told him
And
that
what was
Arya
that gonna
and
do? Stun him for like
Rio.
a second?
Ow,
Like,
I
and
hate
I
Matthias so
pushed you.
much.
Hey, I'm fine. I won't tell the teacher. Okay, you got me. You got me.
But she said that her dad from Japan was gonna come all the way to our city and beat her and tell her to run laps. I was like, what?
Crazy work. That's. I guess
And
you could
apparently
say
that did
it's.
actually happen, but I feel like that's not the truth.
What? But God, why do I keep forgetting my dang stories? Why do I keep forgetting them? It's not fair. The heck? Oh yeah. So that reminds me of I got Cole pantsed me right in front of Riley and Remy and JC, like at like near beginning of the year, like near beginning, like let's say
November?
like early October maybe. Yeah, that's probably the right time. Like early October, Cole pantsed me in front of JC, Riley, and Remy, and like he pulled it all the way down, and I was like,
Including
fight.
underwear?
Yes. Well, no, not including underwear. Luckily.
What'd you say? Yes. Yes.
But like I was like fighting for my life because literally everybody was trying to pants me after that. So I had to like hold my like pants up while I was like running away.
Literally last year and this year, since I guess I'm the one who started it, so it can't happen to me. But for some reason, I'm like unpantsable. People have tried so hard, but they've never had my pants to my ankles before.
Crazy.
I've
Um.
done it myself though. I went up to somebody and I went, "What's the best moment of your life?" But I did the thing, the thing where it'll be like people will go up to people and ask questions like that, and then somebody behind them will pull their pants down. It'll be like,
Yeah.
"Well, the best day of my life was oh."
But have you
I,
seen
so,
the? Did you see the TikTok that me and Trey made?
yes,
That was pretty silly.
not okay. I'm meter beater 28, by the way. I'm the one who
Yeah,
commented.
I know. I don't. I know that you seen it. I just like that's just how you bring things up. Okay. Anyway, uh, oh yeah. So in like fourth grade, I was the class clown, and looking
Hmm.
back at like every all like the whole class would like laugh at my jokes, and like looking back and remembering the jokes that I said, they were not funny at the slightest. Like I
Yeah.
saw like the teacher was giving us like a new seating chart, and it showed like the tables, and there was and like the teacher's table was like the shape of like a crescent. It kind of looked like Pac-Man. So I was like, "Oh, hey, it's Pac-Man." And like everybody started laughing. And you know Liam Pfeiffer?
Yes, I fucking hate him.
Li- yeah, he literally went like, "Yo, that was a good one, man." And I was like, I felt so good about myself, and looking back at that, like that was not funny at all.
Nah, the worst thing is the worst I think I've ever done. Is the reason me and Owen are friends is because I went up to him one time and said that never take "I'm coming" out of context,
So
and it wasn't funny.
it
And
was
he,
not funny, and it not being funny makes it funny
yeah,
because like
and also the maggot thing.
oh
Oh
yeah, the
man, that makes me want to jump.
get out of here, maggot! Come on, give me more
That,
push-ups, maggot. That was so stupid,
that one makes me want to
and we
jump.
thought it was funny too.
Yeah. Oh wait, this isn't really a story, but I think it was in like December. Maddie me and Maddie just like called for no reason because she just texted me, "Call, I'm bored." I was like, "Dang, I guess literally nobody wanted to call you," so I was like, "All right." And we called, and I found a PVC pipe and a marble, and I put the marble in the PVC pipe and swung it as hard as I could, and the marble came out at like light speed and shattered my window. If you don't believe me, I can send you the image right now. I have a
That's
hole in my
crazy.
window.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was
Bro,
pretty wild.
remember when like in 5th grade nobody would laugh at my jokes?
Yeah, because you weren't very funny.
Yeah, I was not funny in 5th grade. I'm funny in now, I think, right? I'm
Mm,
funny now, right? Yeah, I am funny.
debatable.
Debatable. Yeah, I'm funny, and
Mm.
if you don't think I'm funny, then you're gay. Okay.
No, you're not funny. No.
You're not funny. Yes, you're not funny.
Yo, I gotta send you this video so you can use it against Cole. Hold
Yeah,
up.
bro. The thing about Cole is that he's very hypocritical with everything that he says.
Yeah, he's like, you get smell like dookie water. I got that shit. I got.
Like Cole told Ethan and me that all we want to do is hang out with Riley and Remy, and that
No,
like
that's not hypocritical. That's not
no, it
hypocritical. You
is
can't put
because
that on him.
remember when he dated JC?
Yeah.
You remember when he dated JC?
Yes, I
I think
remember
I've
it.
I think I've already proved my point here.
I miss my man.
I miss my man.
No, they wouldn't hang out that much because JC obviously missed him, so they probably hadn't talked in like
No,
30
they
minutes.
hung out.
They
30 minutes.
hung out
They
because I feel like JC would always threaten to break up with him. If you don't hang out with me in the next minutes, I'm breaking up with you.
that's
Bro, Cole was literally the other day. Cole was talking how
no.
when
I
they broke up,
literally
he was getting so close to hitting that. I was like, bro, we're in sixth grade. You ain't
I
gonna hit anything.
exactly. And I remember one and the main reason why I think Cole liked JC over his own friends was because one time, remember when you were like really sad that one time
Yeah,
over
I wasn't really sad. I wanted to see. I wanted to get
yeah, well, I went up to Cole. I was like, Cole, can you sit with us today? Because Gary's like feeling down. He needs like, and Cole literally like,
Down syndrome.
Cole literally laughed, shrugged his shoulders, and said, "I'm hanging out with my girl right now." And I was like,
Yeah.
honestly, so mad. And JC was looking at me like,
I can't
loser.
see your face. I can't see your face.
Yeah, it, and I like, I'm sorry. Which eye do I talk to? The one that's like red, like dark red,
Oh, bro.
but like
Okay,
cyborg.
come on. That's kind of messed up. That's a birthmark.
I don't even care because
Yeah.
she's a terrible person. I'm not gonna lie.
She's a meanie.
She's a bully. She bullies
She's a
people.
stinky head. Grrr!
So yeah,
Aw.
that made me really mad because that proved that he preferred JC over his own friends, and that made me mad. Especially since he like didn't even show that he cared either. Like he was like, oh, whoop whoop,
Brr, brr, patapim.
freaking loser.
Freaking Nick.
Relatable. What? Nothing. Anyway,
Pretty. My bad. Sorry. Kind of congested right now, you know? Kind of dry outside.
yeah.
Hmm. Nah,
You're like
Loki, I
you're
feel like
like
I don't
you're
have
like
that many silly school stories.
honestly, I thought I did, but I really don't.
Maybe. I feel like I have a bunch of school stories. They're just like
They're just like, what?
they're serious more than silly.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I remember one time. Uh, this was so stupid. So this is when I had glasses and I didn't lose them. This is when I didn't lose my glasses.
Just
So
get contacts,
in
bro.
no, I hate contact. So in 5th grade, I was like in math in Miss Castillo's class, right?
I
And
hate Miss Castillo.
yeah, I was sitting at the front of the class. I don't remember how long I sat there. Maybe it was just for that day actually. But I was like fidgeting with my glasses while she worked. I was like playing with them and stuff. And she was staring at me, and like the whole class was staring at me for probably a good hard like 2 minutes before I realized like everybody was staring at me. I was like, oh,
Bro,
hey.
I rolled around in my chair literally the first day and she screamed at me. I wanted to
Oh,
yell, that's what.
I remember that. You were like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You
Oh
can't
my
do
gosh,
that.
I was.
I'm sorry. You have to stay in your seat. I'm sorry.
No, that was not. I remember that. No, I remember me rolling around and her getting mad at me, but now I remember the part. Sorry,
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I was
I'm
definitely not
sorry.
sorry.
No, you were anything but sorry. But
I feel like those three class clowns last year. Smith was like a physical class clown. He would like throw himself on the ground. River was a dumbass. He was not
River,
really. He was.
I'm
He was
sorry.
just an annoying class clown that gets glazed too hard.
No, River was so glazed in 5th grade. River's kind
Yeah, I
of
know. You would
glazed
be like,
now.
you would say the funniest joke ever, and then Sarah and Alana and Rose would look at you like, what? And then River would be like, skibbity toilet. And then Sarah, Alana, and Rose would be like,
Exactly. Like one time, uh, I forgot who. I think it was Alex who sneezed. He just like
oh
sneezed
my
like achoo, and River just said, "Bless your little heart." And Sarah, Alana, and Kira were all just like, "Oh my god!" Like even River said, "Bro, it wasn't funny." Like
I know River was glazed, but he didn't want to be glazed, right?
yeah, I mean, I guess he did seem
It's
like he enjoyed it
respectable.
a little, but like he also didn't get it. You could also tell
Yeah.
he didn't get it. It's like he was like, "Bro, that wasn't funny." And like I said like, "Dude, that wasn't funny. I don't understand this." And remember when like Kira and River like had like an on and off relationship like all year,
Yeah.
and River would cry each time.
Gosh,
Like
River crying is probably the funniest thing ever.
I know. River could be like bullying somebody 1 minute, and then like 2 minutes later, he's like crying because his girlfriend broke up with him. It was 5th grade too. Like you cannot be crying over a 5th grade relationship. I'm sorry.
Oh, now they know we're in sixth grade. Hmm.
No, they don't. How would they know that?
We said last year, then in fifth grade.
Oh yeah. Whatever. In fact, I think they already know. Actually, do they? I don't know. But yeah, they would always just like go on and off. Like, I swear they broke up for a day. I swear. I remember one time they literally broke up for a day. They were like, River was like crying, and then the next day Kira was like, "Oh yeah, we're back together now."
My gosh, every time River would say my Rosie Posey, I wanted to rip his head off like a cork.
They were so cringe about it too. Like Kira would like a couple months ago, Kira like called me. We were talking about something. I don't know what we were talking about, and he was like talking about like uh River, like her relationship with River, and she was like, yeah, like whenever people left the room, I would give River like a little kiss, and I wanted to like jump because that was just so cringe. It's 5th grade, man. It's 5th grade.
My gosh, like every time Rose would like announce that too. I would want to like
I know. I swear she did it for attention. She would literally like announce like, ding
everybody
ding
in the
ding. Can
class.
I have your
I
attention,
kissed
please?
River in the other room.
Can I have your attention, please? Hey, eyes up here, eyes up here. Can I have your attention, please? Yes. In the other room, when I waited for all of y'all to leave, I gave River a kiss on the forehead. Yes, I know. Just don't tell anyone because I want it to be a secret. But yeah, I did it. Hey, eyes up here. You gotta listen. Yeah. So I kissed River whenever y'all left the room. Yeah. That was pretty cool, right? And like
Yeah.
nobody cared at all. Like even Sarah didn't care. Like whenever she would say that, we would all just be like, yeah, uh-huh, yeah.
Mhm.
You should
Sure
kill
you did.
yourself.
You ever heard of a suicide?
Is
Welcome back to KYS Radio, where you think you should kill yourself.
it- Bro, um, another weird. They took the fifth grade relationships way too seriously. Like
Radio.
they acted like they were soulmates that have been together since like high school. This is fifth grade.
Was I in a relationship last year? I don't even remember. Fifth grade was a fever dream.
No, I don't think you. Wait, were you? No, you weren't. Wait, shoot, were you?
I
I
feel like I was, but then I feel like I wasn't.
Yeah, I know I was for like a week, and then I realized that I
Yeah,
should.
we're not gonna talk
Yeah,
about
but
that one.
because I realized I shouldn't have done that, and it was only a week.
You're like, if I could take that
Let's
back,
just
Vandal.
let's just say she was named after a popular city in Europe.
Let's just say her name rhymes with Bundin.
Let's say her name rhymes with Nick.
And let's just say she was half black. And that was his biggest mistake of his life.
And let's say she was. I think she was bi. Shoot, why did I date her?
You were
I don't.
pretty desperate. Same with right now. I'm sorry. Okay.
Not as desperate as I was.
Yeah, not as desperate as dating Riley and
London.
London. Those are like, even though Riley is obviously not the best looking person to me,
Better than
they are
London.
not even close to being matched.
Yeah. At least Riley looks like a girl. At least Riley looks like a
At least
girl.
Riley isn't buck-toothed and had to go to a mental hospital for it.
Yeah. Wait, is this considered cyberbullying? Oh
Can't
shoot.
hear us.
Yeah, they can.
No,
It's
London can't.
it's
Maybe.
live streaming. We're live streaming this, and people at
Cut.
school watch this.
Cut.
Cut, guys. Come on, we gotta cut it. Take it down. Take it
No.
down. Take it
I
down
remember
now.
last year, probably the most cringe thing ever was there's this girl named Emily, probably top 5 least favorite humans on earth.
Oh, the one from our
Um,
class.
yes.
Okay.
And bro, I remember she would she we played this game called Blue Kit in school, and she got this really rare thing
Why
you
do you
can
say
get. It
that
was
as if nobody knows what that game is?
just in case. Alright.
Yeah, we played
She
this
got
game.
something
We
called
played this game. It's called Minecraft. I don't know if y'all heard of it. So anyway, we were
sorry,
like, alright, continue.
but I remember freaking she had this teal platypus, and like she would be like somebody would talk about how they got a legendary, she'd be like, "Well, I have the teal platypus. I wanted a freaking like Omni Man backhander."
She would like cry because like she
Oh my
didn't do
gosh,
slightly good on a like a math assignment that wasn't even graded.
bro, who's worse about that? Who was worse about that? Prime Emily or Prime Logan?
Prime Logan is still, well, no, it's actually not still relevant, but I'd say I'd say because I'm not really around Logan, so I was more around Emily than I was around Logan, so I'd say Emily.
I don't know.
Plus
It's pretty tied for
plus
me.
I understand why, cuz Logan only does it if it's like an actual graded assignment like that like goes on your report card. Emily does it if it's like a pop quiz or something or like a little paper.
Pop quiz, a low
It's
paper fade, the low paper fade.
yeah, low paper fade. It's like a little paper in that. Bro, I hated that thing. That like giant math book in Miss Castillo's class.
Oh my gosh!
All
Oh
of
my
those.
gosh! Miss Castillo's class was easily the worst class ever. No, I take
Okay.
it back. Actually, the worst class ever was definitely first grade for me. First
Okay.
grade was
The For
actually
me, Miss
hell and back.
Castillo is definitely second, but my first ever. I think you know what my worst class was. The one named after the fruit.
Miss,
Miss
let's just say her name rhymed with Miss Larry.
Miss Guava. Miss. So Miss
Welcome back,
Berry.
Miss Dragonfruit.
I swear, like each teacher from fifth grade like had their own like group of students that they hated. In Miss Berry's, it was me, River, and Smith. In
And then
Miss Castillo, it was you, Alex, and
Alex
there's someone
and you.
else. No, she didn't
It
hate me
was
that
you.
much. She didn't hate me that much. I mean, she
It
like
might have just been me,
slightly
Alex.
disliked me. Yeah, just you and Alex. And then Miss Morales did not care. I don't even think she wanted to
Nah,
be
Miss
there.
Morales hated me. It was four people: me, River, Smith, and Cohen. Man, I miss Cohen so
I
much. I
miss
wish he was
Cohen.
still
Cohen was
here.
awesome.
He was awesome too.
No.
No,
Bro.
Cohen.
Cohen.
No, Cohen.
Yeah. Yeah, Cohen,
Yeah,
yeah.
Cohen.
Yeah. Um, bro, Miss Morales, like, she was just like the chillest teacher ever, and
Sometimes.
I've done an accomplishment that I believe no other human being was able to achieve, and I'm very proud of it. You know what I did?
Smoke crack.
No, well, no, I made a Miss Morales laugh. Do you know how rare that is? Do you
What?
know how hard that is to do? Do you know what kind of mission I had to go on to do that?
Probably a hard one, just like me right now.
Yeah. Really? Promise? Anyway. Promise?
Are
Sorry.
you being for realsies?
Cross your toes?
Cross your beat.
Pinky promise with a cherry on top? Anyway, so I made
Miss
her
Berry was the
laugh.
ops
I
though. I
made
think
her
she. I
laugh,
don't remember.
and it wasn't even funny. In fact, I sounded like a real nerd saying this joke. It was like I sounded like a real
Miss
teacher's pet.
Morales, you're a
I
dick.
I sounded like a real teacher's pet, and I was not proud of it. Like, remember in Miss Morales' class when we were learning about like reflections?
Oh yeah, reflection
Yeah,
and refraction, and she
yeah,
was so serious about it. Holy
yeah,
crap, that was insane.
yeah. So I was like, I like spilled like some water. Actually, no, I think Miss Morales did. She spilled some water, and then I was like, "Oop!" And she was like, "Wow, and it was like there for a long time." And she was like, "Wow, I didn't even see it. It like blended in so well." And I was like, "Yep, I guess it reflected off the floor." And then she was like, and I was like,
Oh, she just like.
"Why did I?" And I was like,
Oh, and have you ever heard of suicide?
you know, like while she was laughing, I was like thinking in my head, why did I say that? And I'm glad nobody heard me, or else I would still be being bullied to this day.
For a fair reason. Why would you tell me that?
I know. Why would I? Oh dang it, I'm cooked. It's been a good one, guys. But
Bye bye, gang.
bro, you remember
Oh, I just got
Dallas?
molested. Holy crap.
Remember?
Oh my god!
Do you remember
Oh,
Dallas?
yes. Is
Rem-
he still at the school or did he get bullied out of it?
I don't know because I don't see him anymore.
I haven't seen him in so long,
Yeah.
luckily.
So, so you know remember? Oh my god. You remember back in fifth grade, like he would always bring like 3D prints to school.
Yeah, and slime, man, the slime thing really made me want to hurt myself.
um. So one time he brought like his biggest 3D print yet. It was like a giant like head thing,
Yep.
and I was
Oh.
like, "Whoa, this is pretty radical, dude." And I like held it up. I was like holding it, and then I dropped it on the floor, and it broke into so many pieces. in front of everybody.
You're joking. No, you're joking, bro.
I'm not. And he was like, I was like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, I made it oopsie.
Sorry.
And he was like, and like in front of everybody, everybody was staring at me like, it was like, and then the teacher was like, "Why were you touching his things?" And I was like, I didn't mean to." And I
Peter,
was like,
Peter Griffin.
I was,
Peter Griffin,
uh,
skibbity toilet.
Peter Griffin,
Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin,
Skibbity
skibbity
toilet.
toilet,
Peter Griffin.
skibbity toilet, Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin, skibbity.
So I was like, I didn't mean to. And I was like, Dallas, I'm sorry. And he was just like, it's fine. It only took 42 hours to make. Like, I was like, why would you make that? What is the point of making that young?
42. Holy.
42 hours is crazy.
It's what some would say egregious.
Egregious. Bro,
I'm fine with it now. I'm fine with egregious. It's kind of silly now.
I know. Bro, honestly, I felt bad. Like I know it was Dallas. Like Dallas wasn't the brightest person or
He
the
wasn't the
coolest.
most not annoying person.
Yeah, he wasn't the most. I don't know a word for it, but
He
um,
wasn't the most skibbity toilet
yeah,
Ohio yacht person.
he wasn't the most Sigma person in the
He wasn't the
class. Okay,
most
but I still
racist
felt really
person.
bad after he said that it took him 42 hours to make. I was like, Dallas, I'm so sorry. And he was like, it's cool. It only took 42 hours to make. And he said it like he wasn't even being sarcastic. He was like, oh no, it's fine. It only took 42 hours to make. Like, it's chill. And I was like, what, you're saying that like that's not a long time. Like you said that like that's like easy. Like what? Also, you know how when you dream something, then it actually happens in real life, like you tell the future.
No.
Oh, well, that happened to me once in fifth grade. I was like dreaming about like me and Cole like dabbing each other up.
Jorking it together? Oh.
No, me and Cole like dabbing each other up in Miss Morales' class. And then Miss Morales was like talking about something. I forgot what. But she was like talking about it. And then like the next day, the same exact thing happened. I don't know, maybe it could have just been like deja vu or something. But I swear it really happened.
Hey, Fanini. You just sucked my peenie. Thought you
Oh,
want.
bro, the fifth grade talent show. Oh man, I wish we I
Oh,
wish
man.
we,
I thought that was so tough.
I wish we
It
included
was
this
rough.
earlier in the school stories when it was earlier. But that would
When
we
it was
should
earlier.
this was yeah we should have included this earlier when it was earlier. But bro, the school talent show was something else, dude. Remember mine? We don't talk about it, okay?
Yes.
We don't
I
talk about
thought
it.
it. I wanted. I told you it was tough because I knew you're
We don't
gonna be pretty upset if I said it wasn't.
we don't talk about that, okay? We don't.
There's
That was the
104 days of summer
I
vacation.
should have done that. I was like, there's 104 days of sorry, summer vacation. Bro, everybody loved Ashton's thingy. Like when
Oh
he
yeah,
was
but
that's
that was
Hey
tough.
Panini. That's why that's how I got reminded of that cuz you were just singing Hey Panini. You said you and Meanie. Every
No, I said
time I hear the
no.
Panini song, I get reminded of that. Like Ashton, I think like set a whole new memory in my head.
Would
That
you
it
go
was
back in time to change that if you could?
yeah. You know what I would do? I would like I
Jork
would
it?
like I would be like the music starts playing like and I'd be like there's 104 slaves in my basement and
I mean, summer vacation. Oh man, I keep messing that up.
Dang it. Like on stage, I'm like, Dang it! I keep messing it up, and the crowd just hear like.
Sorry, there's 104. Ah!
Bro. Or if I had to like change the thing entirely, I would probably like sing like a song that like nobody likes,
Kendrick Lamar.
just to tick them off. No, like if it was a thing back in fifth grade, I would sing like think of it or something to be the most hated person in the world.
You suck the tip of it. Like,
Yeah, but make it
no, that would
like
be tough though.
worship, or do like an act or something like. Here's my daily life. So
Nah, you know what's crazy though? Even your thing wasn't the worst one.
which one was it?
The thing where it was like anything you can do, I could do better. Oh my
Oh.
god, that one made me
No,
want to
why did
jump.
half of this school that participated in the talent show sing Taylor Swift songs?
Hey, some of them were alright at it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh no,
No.
my boy's downed. I need to give him my mystery liquid. Come here.
Do you realize how much I hated that talent show just because of the Taylor Swift songs?
How much?
This much.
I can't see.
It-
it's just the tip of your finger to the other tip of your finger. This much.
Bro, remember when Taylor like would like say like I'm Taylor Swift and like everybody would call her Taylor Swift in fifth grade?
Remember when everybody would call you vector cheese?
Oh yeah, you
And you
know what? Never
probably
mind.
should
We're
have
not gonna
killed
talk
yourself?
about. We're not gonna talk about nicknames anymore. Okay.
Man, you still thought that was good this year too, talking about it. And I was like,
When?
no,
When?
no.
Wait, when was I talking about it?
When I saw your wallpaper.
Well, that was just like that was like a different purpose. That didn't have like anything to do with like the vector jokes I made in fifth grade. That was just for comedy. Like
Vector.
new
Oh yeah.
vector. Yes! Oh my god!
I remember when I first joined, you were like, hey, hey, ma'am, I'm Vector Cheese. And that's all you'll call me, alright? Alright?
You put a gun to your head. All right.
Got that?
You got that?
Not gonna be anything else, okay? Little boy. I like little boys.
Listen here, pal. Like points a gun to their head. You'll call me Victor Cheese. I go by
Vector
Victor
Cheese.
Cheese.
My nickname's Vector Cheese from now on.
Yeah. And you will by here on call me that. Or else it's bye
Chris.
bye. And your little dog too. Why did I say that? But I had one more school story. What happened to my school story? What happened to it? Oh, remember when like Riley, Remy, and JC were like beating up Derek?
Yeah. Oh, that was sad. I felt bad.
They were bullying Derek. Like I actually felt bad. I was trying to like break up the fight. Jack was like trying to beat them up, which I wasn't really cool with, cause I don't hate girls. So I was just like I was like coming in between them like, whoa, whoa,
Jack
whoa.
Cherry? Wait, what?
No, no, not Jack Cherry. The other
Jack
Jack.
Goggin, the Asian one?
No, the one from our social studies.
Oh,
Yeah, the one that has beef with Matthias. Anyway, um,
I hate that guy so
yeah,
much.
he was like trying to like he was like chasing JC and the twins down. He was trying to like beat them up and stuff. And I was just like
Jack
trying to
finally found a fair fight.
yeah. And then no, probably not. So
Yeah,
they were
still.
they were like I was like trying to come in between them like whoa whoa whoa, slow your roll now, buddy. Like
Man,
I was trying to break up the fight because I didn't want to see this happen. Like I saw Derek like scream for his life. Like he did not want
help
that. And I
me.
honestly feel bad for Derek because
He did not want that smoke.
I know he's not the why did they do it in the first place? Like
I
they
don't.
just like
Oh man, I'm trying to remember. He
I
threw his shoe at. I think he threw his shoe at her or something by accident.
why? Derek wouldn't do that without a reason. Derek's like nice.
I just said by accident, didn't I?
By how do you throw a shoe at someone on accident?
You could have just like wanted to throw a shoe at somebody else.
Whoopsies. Oop,
Oh man,
I made a
real sorry about that
oopsie.
one.
I shall.
Oh.
And I really feel bad for Derek. Like usually I like laugh at this kind of things, but I feel bad for Derek because Derek did not want that. He did
He
not
was
want
not
it.
wanting that smoke, bro.
I know. And I was like, I kept trying to break it up, and JC was like, "Shut up, Owen." And I was like,
Stop glazing.
"Stop
Kill
glazing,
yourself.
stop glazing, shut up, Owen." And I was like, you know what, Jack, you can beat them up. Go ahead.
Hey Jack, steamroll them actually.
Jack, sit on them.
No, 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 please.
No, wait, wait. Like they were like crying, like
Oh, I'm sorry. Please, I'll never mess with friends
please,
ever
I'm
again.
so sorry. Please,
I
please,
was just messing. I was just playing. I'm sorry.
please.
Ah.
We were just joking.
Ah.
And then he like farts on them. No, that's like a no. That would be a that'd be a that would be a crazy punishment. If like a really fat guy from our school like sat on bullies and stuff and then like farted on them, like right on their
Our savior.
face. Like we would like praise them. Like that would be so funny. That would be a good form of punishment. Like, so why'd you beat up that kid? Uh, um, Dr. Guthrie or principal, please. I didn't mean to. Send in the big guns. Wait, what? And then like
Ah.
a really fat guy comes in, like pins them to the wall and like sits on their face and then like farts on them. That would be the funniest punishment of all time. I would want that to. If I run a school, that's how I'm gonna punish people.
Bro, I can't believe you actually want to date Riley. I feel like.
Man, it's well, I am, but it's she's nice to me.
Mm, I mean, think about before the past 3 months.
I know that's true, but you know what? I'm gonna sound like a Disney character for saying this, but everyone deserves a second chance. Please
Including
kill me.
me. But somebody's name that starts with an E and rhymes with Felly won't give it to me.
That's true.
Ah!
It rhymes with belly. And rhymes with federal assault.
Oh my gosh, this level 6 orc is molesting me. Help. What is my teammate doing? Why is he letting this happen? Help! Why is this game so hard? I've been playing it for like
Bro,
6 hours and I'm only level 4.
I mean, you know, if you wait, hold on. You know what? This is gonna be a good topic for this stream. If you could delete one person from the school, who would it be? You could
Uh,
actually wait, no. Yeah, choose one person from the school. Who would it be?
hmm.
Delete.
Yes? Can it be a teacher?
Actually, no. Yeah, do teachers, cause that's not. I don't want to like get. I don't want to be like cyberbullying. So yeah, do a teacher. That's more reasonable.
We could just say it and not give a reason. Talk about it after.
Yeah, true. Okay, yeah. Just say a teacher. In fact, that's kind of better
Uh,
actually. Delete one teacher. What would it be?
uh, hmm. Coach Wilson. Bro, his class is so bad. I failed it. I'm
That's
decently
not. That's not
averagely
his.
smart.
That's not his fault though. Like that's the student's fault. Everybody in there is either cringe and super unfunny or super like yeah.
No, I just don't like him. No, it's not that he's a bad. It's not like he would be a bad coach or he's a bad person. He's just bad at teaching.
Honestly, that's so true.
I've failed. Me and you're. I'm smart. You're smarter than me though. freak,
I
and
usually on almost all of my progress reports I get like 60 somethings in social studies.
yeah, because Coach Wilson is never tells us if anything is a grade or not, and he's it's like, oh my gosh, you didn't do this. You didn't do this Quizlet live study pass thing. You didn't even tell us we had that. You're supposed to check your Google Classroom. You make us do slave labor 75% of the goddamn class.
Like he wants, and it's like really weird work too, like very unusual assignments we have to do, like try to calculate on when Taylor Swift took a crap back in the 80s. Like it's stuff like that. Like it's not easy. It's either that or he makes us just like put pictures on a word. Like describe a word with a
Real, that
bunch of
one's annoying
pictures.
though. I don't like doing.
Yeah, but it's easy, and he always gives us
It's
hundreds on
doable.
it.
Yeah, it's
So
an
it is
easy
kind of like a
100.
free ace. He just needs to stop putting as many slides. That's all I gotta say. He puts like 20. It's not cool, man.
Yeah,
He needs to stop it.
like not cool, dude.
Bad boy. Bro, that reminds me.
What?
Remember in Coach Wilson's?
Yes, when
Um,
you. I know. I already know what you're about to say, bro.
yes. What am I about to say?
You had a assignment and he spelled Niger right, but it made the way
No,
he wrote it
no, it was
made it.
Niagara Falls. He spelled Niagara Falls. I don't even
Oh
know.
yeah.
I don't even know how you managed to spell Niagara like that.
He didn't
But he,
spell it wrong. It just looked wrong.
yeah. And I was like, I came up to him. I was like, yo, look, I got 100, and he wrote a racial slur on my paper.
Yeah, that was so crazy.
And
No.
like, I was honestly like in shock for a minute because I genuinely thought that was the word he wrote. I was like, wait,
What, the
what?
N word?
Yeah. And I was like, wait, what? And then I was like, oh, he
What
knows.
falls?
Yo, what? What kind of falls? What kind of falls are we studying? It, it's the chocolate water. but but I was like, I even like
Oh hell
I
no! Why are they able to dash? Oh my god! Oh no!
Dang, you good? You tweaking? But I was like trying so hard not to laugh when he handed me it. It was just crazy. I'll remember when oh my god, I can't speak, man. I can't speak. I can't speak. I can Oh yeah. Oh, so this has nothing to do with school, but I don't care. I don't think anybody's watching anymore. So, remember when we were prank calling uh Pizza Hut at a
Yes.
sleepover, and they called the cops on us? That was funny.
That was actually so sad. Like,
Yeah.
are you that? How are
How
you
was
that locked into your 9 to 5
that you
that
call the
you?
cops because we said Pizza Hut more like pizza, but
Yeah.
we
How
were
do you
like
call the cops
for the
on us knowing that you're working for $4 an hour?
for the one person that's watching this stream right now, we were doing a prank call that was like Pizza Hut, more like pizza, but and then we just like hung up, and then one of them called the cops on us. We called like three Pizza Huts, and one of them called the cops on us, and even the cops knew that this was stupid, and they didn't want to call us. They were
There
like,
was like a police out. What if it wasn't even the police? Like her or something.
"What?
This said North Carolina,
True."
and it
And
definitely it said it definitely wasn't just some silly little like it didn't say like 911 or like it didn't say like NAPD or something. It was just a
it was
210
literally
number.
just
I
like
mean,
a number, yeah. And it's not like the cops could get there in 30 seconds because they called us like immediately after. But
are there
yeah,
investigations?
yeah, he said that if we call again, they'll have to do further investigations, and that's what
Like,
confused me. Like, if investigations into what? Into what? We said Pizza Hut more like pizza, but what is there to investigate? They have to like look up like they have to like cite words from the dictionary to make sure we're not like talking in secret code or something. Like that's just wild to me. Calling the cops because even if they were fake cops, doing all of that in general because your 9 to 5 job is like so important to you is crazy to me. Like even if they were just fake, like they had to put like effort into that. Like why even call
Real.
again?
Like, that's kind of embarrassing for you.
No, wait, how is it embarrassing for me?
No, that's embarrassing for the Pizza Hut
Oh yeah,
person to.
exactly. Like it's just stupid either way because they have like put time instead of doing their 9 to 5 job, they decide to waste their time by calling me again and telling me on how they're gonna further investigate into us saying Pizza Hut more like Pizza Butt.
Bro, this game is so stupid. It's easy is like way too easy and it doesn't give me good enough gear, but medium is way too hard.
But honestly, I think we've said enough things. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm getting
Alright.
tired. So,
We should do a reacts tomorrow. That'd be fun.
what? It's only been 57 minutes. I swear it's been like 2 hours.
Really? I feel like it's been like 20 minutes.
That's weird. Anyway, um, I'll see you guys.
Wait, hold up. Oh, and can we do a reacts tomorrow?
Yeah, sure, bet. Actually, that sounds so much fun. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, what should we do? Here, let's talk about that before we end.
Wait. Okay, I'll end the stream and then we'll talk about it.
Alright.
Stay slick, guys.